With our new base made, we can now move on to Framme to get more emblem rings that we can't use. Well, we'll get used to it. We meet up with Princess Celine and her busted ass retainers who are fighting off the corrupted. We get forced to have Celica be on Celine, but it's not like she'll be used much this map anyways. The new bond rings we get are pretty fucking good. Alphonse is perfect for Alir for extra damage to allies. Sharina's is also pretty good giving a buff to defense, and Anna, while she gives the worst buff, is still pretty good with giving res. The weapons are also really damn strong, and with weapon ranks being fixed for every class, you can use these weapons right away. Celine is alright. Magic units are pretty good in this game, especially when using 0 emblem rings, but Celine is definitely among the weaker ones, as her magic stat is kinda low and you need to reclass her to get it up, but it's not really worth it, as there are always better options than her. But she does help out with the early game armors like Clan, so she does have some uses. Chloe is one of the best units in the game. She's fast as hell and her strength is pretty good, especially with defense earlier we just got. Flying units are great even if movement is nerfed, as there is some really annoying terrain later on to deal with. Louis is flat out the best early game unit. He's immensely tanky and hits like a truck. He might crumble if a magic unit so much as a sneezes on him, but that doesn't really matter too much with pure waters plus spur res and his good HP, he can live a hit from a mage and can most likely one-shot him on retaliation. This map is a bit of a slog as you can't rush that quickly through this map, as shown by me losing Alfred before I can even use the time crystal, which, by the way, you can't rewind to turn 1 of this map for some baffling reason, so that was a dumb reset, alongside a few others because I underestimated this map. I also found that you can get the deployment achievements by constantly hitting reset, so that's a good thought for later. Also yeah, the time crystal is allowed for this run because I don't want to kill myself. We also get to see the best terrain bonus of this game, forts. They prevent you from being broken and they provide 30 avoid and it heals you for 10 HP, meaning with enough patience you can get almost infinite EXP for chain guard users, which is what I do after take down every enemy minus the boss, and it takes me a long ass time to get Framme from level 3 to 20. If you love killing time doing something useless like this, then do it. It's 5 EXP per turn, and it will go down after a while, but doing chain guard with Vander will make sure she gets 5 EXP per turn until about level 16, then it'll continue going down until it ends up being 1 EXP, but it's enough to get you to level 20. And you can do the math for how long this fucking took. It's like slowly rubbing your nutsack on a cheese grater. This entire time waster was to make my Framme still dog shit because Knuckles suck, but whenever she promotes, she's going to do a fuck ton of damage. After this long and grueling mess, we get introduced to a mysterious girl who for some reason constantly has her feet out and about. IS is really gross when it comes to little girl characters and feet. I just don't want to have to deal with that anymore. I don't get it. I just don't get it, outside of disgusting reasons. She's also definitely not important for anything. Nope, definitely not. So now that my life has left my body, we can finally stop this video, and next time we are taking on chapter 5, and this is where we kick things into overdrive. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm so fucking tired. Time to go back to more puzzles.